Well, I travel sometimes with my harps. I'm always packing them up, unpacking them, letting people handle them, letting people try to play them. And in doing so, there's some risk. It's happened before. I've had harps get bent, but never such a nice harp. My Mohan Peacock Morchang is now slightly bent. I went ahead and I stuck it in the vise. I tweaked around in it till the frame was straight. But also, if we look at the reed is no longer perpendicular to the frame. It is bent slightly. And it's my own fault. I must have mishandled it or not packed it well getting but can we fix it? I fixed my own harps like this. Now, it's not playing very good. Sometimes I'm getting a little bit of ringing from the frame, and it's not because the reed so much is too close to the frame. It's because my trigger is offset a little bit. It's no longer perpendicular. Let's see if we can go ahead and straighten this out on this beautiful, expensive Mohan, well, expensive for a Morchang, Mohan Peacock Morchang. Now I have a pair of pliers and I ground all the teeth off it. These are absolutely smooth and polished because I don't want to go scratching my reeds. We have the reed here. It is sitting at an angle slightly like that. I'm going to grip it where the reed has its elbow to help hold it. And I'm just going to gently push it back. Go a little bit at a time. Don't go a lot. You don't want a chance breaking a reed because the reed, it still is hard steel. I didn't go quite far enough, so we'll go just a little bit further. If I can get a hold of it. The reeds on these Morchang are very, very stiff. I'm hoping not to break it. Oh, almost. I went just a tad bit too far. I'll take it back in a little bit, gripping it with my pliers. Now, if you have a plastic set of pliers, maybe that might work. Or just, I took these pliers and ground them clean on the side of my bench grinder, then finished them off with a Dremel tool. Then took them to a wire wheel, polished them up, give it just a little tweak more. We don't want to go a whole bunch at once. I went too far back. It's easy to go too far when you're fixing a reed, and the more you travel, the more you handle harps, the higher the risk is for having the harp damaged. But if we can bend it, if we can fix, oh, there we go. If we can fix our mistakes, that makes things all the better. Oh yeah, that'll do. I got a little bit of clicking there at the end, but that was just my own misstrike. I started squeezing the harp too hard, pressing it up against my teeth too hard. This harp is, of all my harps, this is probably the tightest harp I own. Mohan, a maker from India, his work is just fantastic. Makes it on a little anvil sitting on the floor, and his gaps are so tight. I don't even know if I can get a piece of paper. Let's just give it a try. Oh yeah, a piece of paper won't even slide. As I slide the paper into his gap, I can see it spreading the frame apart there. Such tight, such precise work, and it's really easy to bend a harp and get it clicking or get a reed bent on a harp that's this fine, this well made, and this close to tolerances. But the more we know about how to fix a harp that we've messed up, the better our understanding of jaw harps will be. So I encourage you, if you have a fixed harp, or if you have a harp that needs fixed, go ahead and try to fix it. Here's what I have, the setup I have for my vise. I did some tweaking around on this. I have plastic jaws I made for this vise, and I might make a tutorial video on how to make jaws for your vise. This is just like an $80 Craftsman vise. I think I got it from Sears. And I took the jaws off and just made copies of them with some free material I got from my local machine shop. This was just a scrap, and I actually made 2 of these vise jaws out of it. This is ultra high density polypropylene, and you might be able to go to your local machine shop and buy just a scrap piece that they were going to throw away, or in my case, it was just given to me. So I encourage you, if you have harps that need fixed, you can go ahead and contact me, send them to me. I'll fix them for you, or if you'd like, take some time, get yourself a vise, get yourself some plastic jaws, or for a while, what I was using was I may have had some makeshift wooden jaws that I put in my vise, but wood is slightly abrasive and it wears out really quickly. But if that's what you got to work with, work what you got to work with. If not, build yourself some plastic jaws for your vise so you can properly handle harps, and do some tweaking around on harps that you've, you know, bent, or you think if you have a super cheap harp and you want to make it a little bit better, see if you can tighten up the gaps on it and make it a better harp. Because the more we play around with our harps, the more we fix harps that we've screwed up, the more we do, the more we learn, the better our understanding of the harps. But there I go again rambling. I'm a rambling dude. When I get to talking, I just keep talking. When I was a kid, my dad said to me, he said, "Boy, I think you like to just hear yourself talk." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And then I proceeded to explain why I like to hear myself talk. But anyways, that's going to be it for fixing a bent harp. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Harp out.